It's been over a week since I posted on this channel, and it's been over a week and a half since Mochi, my dog, died. And it's been pretty tame with the voices, the figures that I talk to. Um, not a lot of, not too much heavy conversation going on. Um, I am, I'm questioning, I'm questioning God, and unlike before when I would hear answers, I'm not hearing anything back. A lot of the times it's silence or just, just no reply. So every single month something has been happening since March of this year, 2026. It's now August. Every previous month, one figure has reappeared from my past, from mania and psychosis. And I'm wondering what will happen this month. It's almost halfway through the month. Maybe this will be the first month where nothing major happens at all, and it'll be quiet. Who knows? I think my conversations with these figures have died down a little, especially this past week. And for some reason, I'm finding comfort in scripture. Today, while I was looking for a lost remote of the walking pad, I was rummaging through the entire study, and I found my mom's one of my mom's many Bibles, the New Revised English Standard Version. I don't know. It's not English. The New Revised Standard Version or something like that. And NRSV, which is very similar to the English Standard Version, which is the translation that I was reading. That I read the Book of Revelation a couple times, and so that was like several weeks ago. So stumbling onto some of the passages in Revelation in this physical Bible with the pages, turning the pages, it brought me comfort. Listening to worship music, whether it was Hulvey, Hulvey, or Ye, both of them rapping worship music, that was bringing me comfort. Listening to Johann Sebastian Bach organ music, as you might hear right now, which is like hymn music, like gospel music pretty much. It's bringing me comfort. And my mantra Everything is turning out as it should. Thanks for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. I've realized that it is important to voice your complaints, even if it does nothing to change things. In the book of Job, Carl Jung was talking about how Job protesting to God as to arguing why he shouldn't be receiving such punishment for doing nothing wrong was a very important step in making God more conscious of what it's like to be a righteous human who receives punishment unjustly. And so the whole book of Job by Carl Jung was the answer to Job, which is the book that Carl Jung wrote on the whole book of Job, was arguing that you shouldn't just accept everything that God throws your way and have it with no complaints. And even Jesus, Yeshua, in Gethsemane, the night before his crucifixion, prayed, "Let this cup pass," meaning, I don't want this. Please let it pass from me. And then the second part was, "But your will be done." So he still protested. He made his opinion known. He had a complaint. It's not like he had no complaints whatsoever. He had a complaint, and he said, "Please let this pass, but your will be done." And he said it twice, actually. Let this pass. So I am beginning to adopt that of voicing my resistance or my complaint, and not saying I have no complaints whatsoever, saying my complaint, and then ending with, "And yet, thanks for everything. Your will be done." So everything may be turning out as it should according to God's will, but doesn't mean I have to like it, and it doesn't mean I have to say nothing and accept everything with zero complaint. So now I have complaints to God, and now I am voicing my complaints to God. And the face of God that I picture when I'm talking to God is back to being Jun from Tekken 8 instead of Asuka from Tekken 8. I've talked about this in previous videos. Jun speaks sometimes, but is for the most part quiet, regardless of whether I ask questions or voice resistance. Very sparing with her speaking. The floodgates that opened on March of this year have subsided, and she's back to being a woman of few words. It's just an imago Dei, as Carl Jung calls it, an image of God. It's an interface for me. It's not the actual face of God. It's just my personal interface with God. And I think there are two different aspects. Jun and Asuka are two different aspects of God. The more youthful and energetic versus the more motherly and wise. Because God contains all aspects, right? The wise, the mischievous, the devilish, the sinister. All of those are aspects of God. So I guess it makes sense that God has multiple faces. Quite often I'll say, fuck you, God. Fuck you. And I'll protest. But when I was downstairs on the couch, I ignored the first request of Jun saying, go up and record this video now. And then a few minutes later, I heard a second time, please go up and record this video now. And so here I am doing exactly that. So it seems like I still follow... No. Let there be light. It seems like I still follow the commands that I hear most of the time. Not all the time, but quite a lot of the time.